I'm like, you got to be kidding me, Jordan continued. And then you couple with what we brought forward, which is an email from the FBI to Bank of America, where the FBI asked Bank of America to provide customer debit and credit card activity in a certain geographic location for a specified time period, January 5th and 6th, 2021, here in the DC area, and then overlay that with any purchase from these same customers you can give to the government, to the FBI, related to purchasing firearms or firearms-related material. That is pretty frightening stuff. The FBI has faced accusations that the agency has become politicized in cases involving pro-life advocates and parents protesting at school board meetings, and was involved in censorship following reports based on documents released to journalist Matt Taibbi by Elon Musk, the owner of Twitter. We have done tons of depositions, transcribed interviews of people in the Justice Department. We had agents come in and tell us they took that material, they didn't use it, they pulled it back from their system, they didn't send the leads out, because they were concerned about this information that Bank of America turned over to the FBI, Jordan told Kudlow. But all this just underscores our main thrust of the hearing for Republicans, which is there is no way that we are going to reauthorize Section 702 of FISA in its current form. That's where they illegally queried this database and got information on Americans. Again, without a warrant, did this in an illegal fashion 204,000 times according to press reports in the New York Times. The group's director and former South Carolina Representative Joe Cunningham, according to a tweet from CBS News, claimed that a rematch between President Joe Biden and 45th President Donald J. Trump is the sequel that no one asked for, seemingly in defiance of all previously reported polling to the contrary. Dr. Ben Chavis, the group's national co-chair, told MSNBC's Joy Reid right now, No Labels is not declaring support for any candidate. The Journal reported that No Labels, fearing the possibility of a 2024 rematch between Biden and Trump, launched what they dubbed an insurance policy project for 2024, which would offer a third-party candidate under the proper environmental conditions. According to the group's website, No Labels has been working to combat the anger and extremism consuming our politics. We have created a growing national movement of common-sense Americans pushing our leaders together to solve our country's biggest problems. And we created the first-of-its-kind House Problem Solvers Caucus and an allied Senate group that were the force behind historic bipartisan achievements like the 2021 infrastructure bill. But as much as our allies achieved in Congress, the most powerful forces in both major parties are still driven by ideology and identity politics instead of common sense. The dominant leaders in both parties can't or won't break us out of this vicious cycle. Governor Huntsman, who ran for president in 2012, gave a statement that dovetailed with the positioning of New Hampshire as an early nominating state. New Hampshire has long occupied a unique place in American politics, which makes it a special place to discuss the most important issues facing our country, the former governor explained. He added, There's never been a more critical time to remind ourselves that we are all Americans.